In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Figma Auto Layout Wrap. Open your design in Figma and get the elements you want to arrange on the canvas. Select those items, then press Shift+A to place them inside an auto layout frame. In the right-hand Auto Layout panel, find the Wrap icon and turn it on. If you don't see it, first choose a flow horizontal or vertical and the Wrap control will appear. Wrap lets items continue onto a new row or column when they run out of space, so you are not limited to a single line of content. The flow you pick controls the direction. Horizontal builds rows from left to right. Then wraps to the next line below. Vertical builds columns from top to bottom. Then wraps into a new column. Keep this in mind when laying out tag lists, button groups, or galleries, so the wrap matches the pattern you are designing. With wrap enabled, resize the auto layout frame as you narrow or widen it. The children automatically wrap, so you can preview how the layout behaves across different container sizes without moving layers manually. Drag the frame wider to fit more items on one line, then narrower to watch them flow onto additional lines. Just like at responsive breakpoints, next, set up responsiveness. Select the parent auto layout frame and set its width to fixed so you can drag and test. On the children, choose Fill Container, which lets each item grow or shrink to use the available space. For comparison, switch the parent to Hug Contents to see it collapse tightly around the children. Then back to Fixed. This quick toggle makes it clear how sizing modes affect wrapping and when the frame itself should define the width. Adjust alignment in the Auto Layout panel to control where new rows or columns appear and how content distributes. Centered alignment makes items wrap from the middle and expand outward. Aligning to the start keeps everything anchored to the top left. Pick the option that best supports the visual rhythm you want. Fine-tune spacing with the separate horizontal and vertical gap fields. The horizontal gap sets space between items on the same row or column, and the vertical gap sets space between the wrapped rows or columns. Smaller horizontal gaps with slightly larger vertical gaps can make multi-line tags easier to scan, while equal values create a neat grid. Now add more words to a text layer inside the frame. The text will wrap within its own bounds, and as those bounds change, the auto layout will continue to wrap items appropriately. With centered alignment, new lines will appear evenly on both sides. That's the core of Auto Layout Wrap in Figma. Practice these controls together to build flexible, responsive components faster. Thanks for watching.